Good morning, everybody. This is Leadership Development Training Program from Helios, created by Avante Robertson. So, the contents of our leadership training. Today I will be teaching you and showing you the purpose of our training program, the foundation of our company, who our leadership training program is beneficial towards, leadership program format, real reviews from people that have taken our program size and duration, major qualities that we build on, sample class schedule, and the processes of our teachings. So, the purpose of our training program. We want to make sure that we create leadership qualities, honest qualities, communicative qualities, respective qualities, while building a learning agility for everyone, while also building on our gracious qualities. So, for our leadership qualities, we will show trainees what it takes to manage a group with respect and discipline. Our honest qualities, our trainees will learn what it takes to take an honest position at any company or our company. Number 3, we want to create communicative qualities. Our trainees will understand that their voice is to be heard and how to voice their opinions. We want everyone to have an open voice towards the people that they're speaking to and the people that they're speaking with. For our respective qualities, our trainees are to learn that leadership qualities should not overtake their respect for others. Just because you have a higher position than one person does not mean that you are better than that person. Everyone is to speak to others with respect. To build learning agility, our trainees will learn that mistakes are normal and are encouraged when forming success. This goes off the quote that practice makes perfect. You will not succeed without making mistakes, and we want people to learn that, while also building on their agility to learn. For our gracious qualities, our trainees are to learn that there is always room to be thankful for the help that others give to them, meaning that even if it's something small, someone helps you with giving you information or someone gives you something, we want to make sure that you are able to show gratitude towards that person so that your company or the company that we are working with is always up and running and people are happy and gracious towards one another. So, the foundation of our company. Our company relies on the ability of all members to use their leadership qualities honestly, to build respect from all members across the board. Every member will learn to communicate their ideas so that everyone can learn that if one person fails, then we all fail, because it is about building a team and a team only. This will show everyone around our team that their learning agility is to be challenged to express their beliefs. All members will learn to show gratitude when ideas are developed and challenged successfully. Who our leadership training program is beneficial to. We are confident that we can show inexperienced leaders, mid-level leaders, and senior-level leaders a new door towards becoming a leader in general. For our inexperienced leaders, even with no experience, our program has shown time and time again that we are capable of turning inexperienced leaders into bright young men and women who make a voice for themselves and are able to build a voice for the other people around them. For our mid-level leader, even with some experience, our program is known to sharpen mid-level leaders' skills and traits while also building new characteristics that are already found within them. For our senior level leaders, we pride ourselves on perfecting all leadership traits that are found in our program while leading them to break any bad habits picked up in the past. Meaning that if you are easily irritated and you're not good at giving advice or not good at giving direction, we will help you with those mistakes and we will build on them until you feel confident in yourself. So, our leadership program format. Right now we have an in-person format and we are currently working on an online leadership program format that will be launched this summer. As for the people that have taken our in-person format, 99% of them would recommend this program to a colleague. 98% of them say they are better prepared for future responsibilities, and 99% of them say this program was worth the time and effort. So, real reviews from people that have taken our program, like Angel. She said, "Exceptional and outstanding program. Thanks a ton, Helio team. I am thoroughly enjoying it while learning. Highly recommended for people who want to explore his or her hidden treasure of leadership." This right here is a perfect example of what our training program does. We find that little light in you, and we explore it, and we help you become the person that you want to become. As for Sheldon, he said that he enjoyed this course greatly. He said, "I have been in a leadership role for many years, but this course was an excellent opportunity to test my experiences against current leadership theory." And Brian says, "I was pleased with the result as it was a challenging experience that I was able to successfully complete. The course is suitable for all kinds of professionals with enhancing soft skills." Exceptionally put by Brian. We love to challenge people. We don't want you coming here and feeling like you did not learn something. We want you to feel like you can always learn and you can always build on what you already have and what you don't have yet. So, for our program size, we currently have a program faculty leader to trainee ratio of 1 to 16. That means we have one faculty member and we have at least 12 to 16 trainees at a time. We like to keep at least 12, so there's always room for people to talk and explore new groups, or just we want people to have a larger group of people to talk to and to show their leadership qualities towards. As for our duration, our program is 5 days and with 2.5-hour long sessions per day. Each day will cover something new and build your leadership qualities more and more in depth. Major qualities we build on. We build on your learning agility, public speaking, work ethic, leadership skills, and information retainage. As for learning agility, we will build on your ability to accept new ways of learning while growing your learning capacity. We want you to be able to take in more and more information as we go on. We don't want you to feel like you've reached your limit or your cap. You can always learn. As for the public speaking, we will advance your abilities to openly speak to peers and groups. We will help you loosen that frightening feeling when you're speaking to a group or even just your peers. For work ethic, we will enhance your ability to stay focused and manage large jobs in manageable portions. We will help show you what it takes to take a large project and break it into many portions that you feel are manageable for yourself and others. As for leadership skills, we will give you the ability to put all of your traits and qualities into action. For information retainage, we will enhance your ability to take direction and instructions in a calm manner. We've all been there when we're in a Walmart or any type of grocery store and we ask for directions and the person's giving us directions and we just completely panic and we forget exactly what they said right when they say it. We want to make sure that you're able to envision the directions that are given so that you don't have that fear anymore. You don't make those mistakes anymore. So, for our sample class schedule, we have an introduction. We like to do games like Human Icebreaker. This activity can be used to energize your group or help them participate. First, the activity participants have to work together to create a list of general questions. Once they have developed a list of questions that follow whatever format we like, you can have them interact with one another and record how many people they talked with and got answers from for each question. The person with the most answers to each question by the end of the activity wins. This just helps break the ice between people and gets people speaking to one another. That's hour 1 of day 1. Hour 2 of day 1, we will have a public speaker come in and help show you what it's like, or show you how to become a leader, show you how these team games will help, show you how you can build on yourself and help build on the people around you. For hour 2.5, we will have a speech exercise. We like to do something called small talk, where we put our peers into pairs and each pair with another group so that they are 4 people together. The first pair thinks of the topic and the other pair has to discuss it with each other for 1 minute. This is a great activity because you don't need to prepare anything and the learners pick the topics. Once they're done, make sure to get feedback from the people. Ask them if they heard anything funny or interesting. It's worth doing this so people can see their experience of an activity has value. We want people to understand that what they're saying is being remembered. For our documentation exercise, we will do things where we will give you instructions, or we will show you a topic and we want you to be able to take notes so it builds on your documentation so you're able to take notes accordingly. For team games, we'll play something called Plane Crash. In this activity, your team must envision themselves as plane crash victims on a deserted island. Depending on the group size, you can split them into smaller groups. Have them work together to identify a set number of items from around your workspace that they think would be practical for survival. At the end of the allotted time, we will have each group present the items and discuss why they believe these items would be helpful. This is a good way to observe which members of your team take on leadership roles within their group already. For day 2, hour 2.5 at the end, we will have a trust exercise. It's a game called Blind Trail. We will assemble an obstacle course in a large open space. We will have teams of 5 or 6 holding onto a rope while blindfolded. They must navigate the course together. They are allowed to talk and communicate, so they will be able to build trust with each other. As for day 3, we will do team game exercises. We will play a game called Minefield. Minefield is a leadership building activity where you must construct an obstacle course. You can use pillows, office chairs, and other items readily available to you. We will split participants into equal teams and choose a leader for each group. The group leaders should stand at the end of the obstacle course with their blindfolded team members on the opposite side. One by one, the team leader must instruct their team members on how to navigate around obstacles. The leader, then, that gets each member of their team to the other side first wins. And then we'll play another team game on hour 2. It's called the Active Listening Challenge. This activity is useful for leadership roles as well as employees. Active listening is the process by which you listen to what someone says using eye contact, facial expressions, and certain gestures to demonstrate focus. We will have each group participant stand in front of group members and read a story that, that they have put together. This includes questions for the speakers to ask following their presentation. It's the audience's job to practice active listening during each individual reading. As for day 3, towards the end, we will have a team exercise called All Aboard. All Aboard is a leadership building activity that encourages participants to use good communication and creativity in order to accomplish their goals. We will start by having the group build a boat out of office materials. They can use pillows, office chairs, desks, anything, and other items so that each team member has a place to stand or sit on the boat. We will treat the ground like water and make it a rule that if a team member steps onto the ground, they eliminate their team from the activity. We will then begin taking away certain objects that are being used to create the boat, forcing group members to find new places to stand and forcing fellow team members to problem solve to accommodate for additional members in minimal space. As for day 4, command training, we will show and teach people how to give directions while also being polite to others. As for speech practice, day 4, hour 2, we will have people practice speech. And for the truth exercise, we will have people play a game. You will observe the difference between nice and real, because it is really easy to fall into the tendency to be nice instead of being real. Unfortunately, if you do this too much or for too long, resentment can occur in the work field, and eventually you might express yourself with anger because you've been holding back for too long.